How goes it, YouTube? JJ here, and this is the number 13. As you guessed by the title, this is going to be a Jason killing tutorial. I wanted to make this upload because in the advent of Friday the 13th the game becoming a free PS Plus title back in October, I've witnessed and personally experienced many failed Jason kills because of a lack of knowledge when it comes to executing said kills. Now, Jason kills aren't always the goal of every player, especially those that choose to be really immersed. You can escape by car, by boat, you can hide, call the cops, or, get killed. But I've found that more seasoned players like myself and my friends who helped me get this footage like the additional challenge of trying to pull off the coveted Jason kill. Anyone who's new to the game now might find that in time, this is what they want to do, kind of like we did over the past year. With that being said, there is no wrong way to play the game, but we've painstakingly broke down this process to a science in hopes that we could help any new players or longtime ones that don't know what to do when trying to send old Jason boy here back to his mommy. Now, there are actually two ways to kill Jason, and both require a female counselor with Jason's mother's sweater on, Tommy Jarvis on the scene, and Jason's mask being off. There are many ways to make this happen, so we won't cover those steps in this video. We are solely focused on the actual killing process. So, let's get to it. First things first, stay together. I can't tell you how many failed kills I've seen because Tommy or Sweater Girl decided to run off and leave the other to get killed. And with that in mind, placement is absolutely key when it comes to killing Jason. Not only with the placement of you and your fellow counselors, but also the chosen location of the kill. We find it best to stay the hell away from cars, cabins, rocks, essentially any obstructions. But back to placement. This configuration doesn't have to be exact, and you'll never find such a nice Jason standing still like this in a public match, but if you could get it close enough, the kill should work. Unless there's a glitch, but we won't open that can of worms for now. So Sweater Girl, as we affectionately call her, would do well as to get directly behind Jason as she can. You'll notice the additional step of using the shotgun here to keep Jason in place before activating the sweater. It's not at all necessary, but I like to include it for that very reason. Tommy Jarvis should try to place himself in front of Jason and must have an axe for this first variation of the kill. Nothing else, just an axe. We find it works best for the Sweater Girl to grab the one in Jason's shack and hand it over to Tommy when he arrives on the scene. Note, this is also how Sweater Girl would obtain the aforementioned shotgun, assuming Tommy still has it. So, these are the steps. 1. Sweater Girl activates the stun by pressing the corresponding button. 2. Tommy Jarvis hits Jason with the axe. And 3. Tommy activates the kill when prompted to by pressing the corresponding button like X on the PS4. Just note that sometimes Jason will go down in the first hit from the axe, so keep trying until you know for certain he broke out of the stun. One last thing about this first variation is that it seems to work best when no additional counselors are around during the kill activation. Don't get me wrong, Tommy and Sweater Girl will need backup from time to time, but once Sweater Girl is ready to initiate the kill, we find it best that everyone else back off or the kill might glitch out and Jason will then proceed to off you one by one. So now for the second variation. This one does in fact require an additional counselor carrying a baseball bat and Tommy Jarvis wielding a machete instead of an axe. I think it's important to say at this time that we kind of mastered this one while we filmed this. You'll notice that once Sweater Girl activates the stun, the Choppa here hits Jason from the side. We thought this was correct until we tested it and been playing this game for a year, so don't be too hard on yourselves if you cut this process from time to time. But anyway, placement here is really important because it requires the bat carrying counselor to get out of the way and for Tommy to be quick on his reactions. Just keep that in mind. These are the steps. 1. Sweater Girl activates the stun. 2. Baseball bat counselor hits Jason from the front and then quickly moves away. 3. Tommy runs to Jason's front and activates the kill. Pretty straightforward stuff, although like I mentioned there are many ways to achieve these steps and kills glitching out are still a thing. But with that acknowledged, you can still be pretty successful in your quest to end Jason if you follow these steps and Lady Luck is on your side. I really hope this helps anyone who didn't know what to do when it came to killing Jason. Just remember these things take a lot of trial and error, but you'll get there. Once again, I am JJ for the number 13. Happy hunting.